Salutations, everybody. It is Matty here today. And you know what's interesting is that just last night I had a dream that a video was so poorly received that I had to take it down. And that's the first time I've ever had a dream like that. But it's quite interesting that to a degree I had to do a similar thing today where I actually woke up, saw that a video had a couple hundred dislikes, 100 likes, and I was like, what's going on here? But I only saw that there was one view, and I'm like, this makes zero sense. I go on my Twitter and I find out that the video had been copyright claimed by IGN. And I was like, what? This is so weird. IGN? No way. Because, it's usually a publisher or some random company that thinks they own some type of trailer or gameplay when they don't. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But no, it was in fact IGN. And I went to a couple of friends of mine and said, hey, with your content, did IGN take any of it down as well? And they were like, yeah, because what I did was make a Mafia 3 video on that 12-minute gameplay that they brought out. I broke down some pieces that I felt brought the world to life in Mafia 3, and that's what I covered. It was split up gameplay, screenshots, really nothing that used up the entirety of this 12-minute gameplay. I probably used up easily, I'd say like 3 minutes or so, and maybe a little bit less because I used, like I said, a bunch of screenshots which were just freeze frames of said gameplay. And so I went ahead and did that, and when I posted it, IGN, I guess, took it down when it went public, because when I put it on unlisted, like I always do to make sure there's no copyright claims, that I can freely upload my video and make sure there's no issues when it goes live, it turns out that I guess once the second it went public, that boom, it got taken down. And I originally went back and was like, okay, I'm going to cover the watermark on their gameplay and just repost the video, and I should be okay, because I've used IGN content before. When I did my Fallout 4 in-depth analysis on the E3 gameplay, that had an IGN watermark, but what's interesting is that that was the one specific time I covered it up. And a lot of people gave me crap for it, but I guess I was in the right all along, because I guess that saved me a lot of trouble that I didn't even realize I could walk into. My other issue is that this is more than likely because of the IGN First program. IGN First is a cool program, I'll admit, where IGN gets the first coverage on things for these games that people are really excited about. And usually each month there's a theme, and I believe that December's theme was like highly anticipated games of 2016 or something like that. And I never realized, but no one ever reposts what IGN posts on IGN First. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, this all makes sense now. And it kind of bothered me. And I know I understand that I have a reason to be in a sour mood, so maybe I could just be picking on IGN because I'm a little pissed. No, I'm just genuinely saying that this is kind of shitty and shady, that IGN First is almost a monopolistic program. Because I always had that feeling. I genuinely always had that feeling. I was like, this doesn't sound right. There's no way there's not money involved and business involved in this where no one else can touch this. And I started doing a little research and finding out no one else does touch the stuff they do. They'll say, hey, for example, 12 minutes of Mafia 3 gameplay is out from GameSpot. They'll say that. Here's the video to IGN. And they'll bring them to IGN's site. But they can't repost that gameplay or that content. And that's just... it's shady, man. Like, it's really shady. It's like, we're all in the same boat. That's what I'm saying here, is that I know everyone's got their problems with IGN and stuff, and I'm not trying to sit here and shit on them, but we're all in the same boat. We get attacked by publishers and random companies all the time. And yet, you're going to go ahead and take down videos of not just me, but other creators who are just trying to do what you do for a living. I don't get that. I don't get that. That's like shooting your own kind or something like that. What is that? And I just have to say, really? Really, like, I just uploaded, I spent so much time, I stayed up till like 4 a.m. the night before because I was working endlessly on these videos, and I started a little bit late, don't get me wrong, but I was working really hard on all these videos only to find out that it's going to get taken down. And I understand that part of the responsibility of a YouTuber is to know this stuff, but I don't see anything really on the internet saying that IGN First is this program where you cannot touch the content that they make, but in fact, it's more so that I guess you can't republish anything visually. There's no like written thing there, but no one does it because I guess it's just IGN's. Now, it's entirely possible that this watermark was just the case, and that probably if I uploaded it and covered the watermark, that it would have not been that big of a deal, and I could have just had my Mafia 3 video today. But I decided to not take that risk because you know what? Copyright strikes are the worst as a YouTuber. You lose your partnership, you lose everything, and you have to somehow find a way to get into contact with the anonymous YouTube, who I don't even have a direct source with at this current point, and try to get that strike removed, because 9 out of 10 times it's bullshit and you don't deserve it. And I was just like, you know what? I've worked too hard on this channel. I'm not taking a risk. I'm going to be transparent with my audience and let them know that, hey, I tried to make a Mafia 3 video today. I was really excited to do coverage. And what's hilarious, what's even more hilarious, and this is the part that works me up, is that I am good friends with the PR at 2K, Brian Roundy. And I got an email the day before Mafia 3's gameplay dropped. And he was like, hey, just want to give you a heads up. It's coming out. I wanted you to get ready so you can create some content. So 2K was like, hey, make videos on this. Like, they are cool with it. So I doubt I can't imagine they signed anything and he sent me an email saying, hey, make videos on this, as if he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know, but still, the thing is that 2K encouraged it, but yet IGN is the one who stomped me out. Shouldn't that role be reversed? Shouldn't IGN being like, hey, here's this first brand new look at Mafia 3. Take it and cover it and make what you will of it. And then 2K's like, no, we don't want that. Wouldn't that make a smidge more sense than IGN being like, fuck you, this is ours? Like, you don't own Mafia, first of all, but really, I imagine this has to be a part of the IGN First program, and if so, that's shady, and that's a little upsetting that they have to have this monopolistic grip on a part of this industry, this just game coverage in general. But yeah, I just wanted to come clear with you guys, let you know what happened, because my videos usually go up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't have one up right now, and some people were wondering where I was, what happened, and this is what happened. So yeah, really, IGN, thank you. I appreciate it, ruining my Mafia content. Hopefully next time 2K releases some more footage on this game, it's not through this stupid program, and it's not going to be just a rehash of what we saw at Gamescom. It was great, but I hope to see more new stuff that I can actually cover without having what I would consider a colleague breathing down my neck, I guess. Anyway, I just wanted to wrap things up for you guys and let you know what happened. I hope you enjoyed. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.